How do you call yourself a man when the moment your headphones fail at the gym, you have to get new ones because you can't finish a workout without blasting microwave noises into your ears? How can you call yourself a man when you need some manufactured powder in order to mimic a fraction of what ambition does? You have no mental fortitude. You cannot handle the idea of your thoughts thinking for themselves. You cannot handle the idea of your thoughts being the only driving factor to finish a workout, to finish a set. You cannot handle it. That you have to drown out your own mind because you have no actual drive in your bones. You have no actual drive, and that is why you drown yourself out. You have no ambition, which is why you snort or you swallow or you drink this powder that you labeled pre-workout because you have labeled it something that is required in order for you to work out, because without it you cannot get a real good workout in. That is not a man. That is someone that is not controlling themselves and forcing themselves to work out, but is rather someone who is submitting themselves. Someone that it doesn't love what they do, hates what they do, so they have to drown themselves out with these fake emotions. Someone that has no control over their mind, so they continually figure out ways to rewire themselves unnaturally because they cannot handle themselves. Imagine being a man, or at least thinking you're a man, when you can't even handle, you can't even fully embrace the sound of silence. Every minute of every day, the average man won't sit in silence. They go from their phone, they go from work, they go from their car, they go to the TV, they go from every single activity again and again. They spike their dopamine again and again and again. That is not a man. That is a weak excuse for a human being. What a pathetic creature. You are a disgrace to what God has given you. Do not think that you are something of value, something worth, something that can conquer this world, when all you do continually is something that is a disgrace to the Creator. I'm not saying music is inherently bad. In fact, God is a musical being. What I'm saying is that if you can't handle and embrace the true sound, the true music, the rhythm of the world, and you have to drown yourself out with these artificial noises, then you are not a man. That is weakness. Survive without it. Go to the gym one time and try to get through a whole workout, a whole gym session with absolutely zero headphones in your ears. I'd like to see you survive. It's a lot easier when you don't drown yourself out constantly. But individuals in the modern society of today hate the sound of silence because it gets too loud. Their thoughts are too overbearing. They hate their inners. They hate who they truly are. So they drown themselves out with these artificial microwavable sounds, because who they are on the inside, like I have labeled so many times, is someone that is destructive to them to listen to. At least they think. You need a relapse. Put down the phone. Drop the headphones. Throw out the pre-workout.